going Youper here. Just wanted to make a quick video on my CPL class. I did pass. I went and did it on the 20th of this month, and it was very interesting. There's 22 people in our class, and I would say 3/4 of the people didn't seem like they've ever shot a gun before in their life. Um, the class part went okay, wasn't too bad. The range time was one of the scariest range times I've ever had in my life. And reason being is that there was plenty of people in the class that probably never even shot a handgun before. Um, there was multiple things that I had to say something myself, and there's 4 instructors there that they didn't say anything, and I said, "Hey, hold on." There's, this one lady had her thumbs up behind the blowback. She was about to break her thumbs. I had to stop her, and I did that twice. One guy started firing during a ceasefire. Um, the guns they used were SR-22s, and I doubt they've been cleaned at all this year. I had probably 5 sessions of standing up and shooting at the targets, and all 5 of them I had failure to feed, failure to eject. Um, we It just felt very unsafe, and I think when you have 22 people in this class, that there's too many things going on to be able to actually take care of the situation safely. And outside of the shooting portion of the class, when it came time for them to bring in somebody to tell us about the laws, they had a state trooper come in. He was a great guy, very knowledgeable, but really gave the law from his point of view and not necessarily the law. Um, I believe he gave some bad advice. Um, if they had an attorney in there, I don't think we would have got the bad advice that we got. I really don't. Um, it just seemed like they were very disorganized, and they tell me they do them twice a month, and I don't know. You think they would have gotten better with it. As like I said before, I don't feel like I learned anything I didn't know already going into the class myself, but it's just a very sketchy time, and it seemed like they had to give the 8 hours class, and they got the 8 hours in, but they really just bounced around the whole time. They didn't really stick to the subjects. We had a NRA handbook there that they were actually going out of, and I don't believe we got past page 13. Even at one point taking the class, one of the students asked what the answer to this one question was, and the instructor himself didn't even know. And it just wasn't a comfortable time, and I think it could have been done a lot better. That said, I did take the class. I did mail it out. Got to wait 45 days, up to 45 days to receive my certificate or my license. And right now, I'm basically just waiting for that. So I wish it would have been a better class. I think they say they won't do a class unless they have at least 15 people. And I think 15 people is maybe too many for them to do it safely. When I signed up for the class, the only thing I said to them was that, I'm very skeptical. Can't even speak. Um, about the shooting portions and about new people and that aren't used to firearms. And I really think if they would have taken one instructor to the people that have not shot firearms often or know about firearms, I think it would have been a safer time and a better class. Um, I wish it would have been better. Uh, I don't want to say anything negative about, you know, the person's right to carry, because I believe we all have that right without taking a class and getting a license for it. But that said, I'm alive. I made it through. Everybody else made it through. Uh, one of the people there shot the ceiling a couple times. They made it through. Um, when we did take the quiz test at the end, multiple choice, a lot of the stuff in the multiple choice wasn't even discussed in the class. Um, but doing the research before I went there, I knew the answers. We ended up swapping papers so that the person next to you can grade your paper, where they pretty much advised you to go ahead and cross out and correct the answer for the people. I didn't like that too much. Um, so if you are not used to firearms and not used to shooting handguns, I would suggest finding somebody that you can go to the range with a few times before you take this class, just to learn the basic gun safeties about keeping the gun pointed down range. Um, Other than that, just be safe out there. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe.